for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a terminal tackle review and a review on the Bass Mafia terminal tackle box 3700 edition. So I'm just going to go over first what I have in here. This whole front row is wide gaps. That's mostly what I use. This row is technique specific, working the bottom, hitting a lot of cover, rocks, ledges, and just techniques just like that. I got circle hooks here, swim baits on this whole aisle, and all weights down here. So we do a quick overview on this, and to start off with, I have some quick shot, heavy duty. I'm not sure if you can see it, but they're 3 barbed hooks. These are 4-aught. I use a lot of these, especially 4-aught and 3-aught. There's a lot of occasions where you can actually use more 3-aught and 4-aught than 5-aught. And for right now, Bmc is my absolute go-to hook brand. I can't get enough of them. I can't have enough of them. These are the same exact ones over here. Now, I will say, guys, Bmc absolutely nails it on these triple barbs that absolutely just get the best hook set and keep you on the fish the whole time you're fighting them. Ever since I was using stuff like hook brands that did not have the triple barb, I would have problems sometimes. You tell when you use the Bmc triple barb against just a single barb. You can really tell the difference because it stays in the fish better because it gets a lot more of a foothold inside the fish's mouth. So next, I have some 2-aughts, nothing real special, just a quick shot 2, and wide gap, and featuring Bmc's plastic wax coating they do around the eyelet, so your line doesn't slip out or get frayed by going down and catching, which is great. Here I have 4-aught, 3-aught heavy duty. These are just a single barb. They do work great, and they have the wax coating, which is always an up, especially on Bmc hooks. Right here I believe are 2-aught or 3-aught. I believe these are 3-aught, and these as well have the wax coating. Now I like the 1 barb, but honestly, if these were all in triple barb, every single hook here, that'd be amazing. So next, nothing special again, just more wide gaps, the quick shots with these are actually triple barb. These are I believe 2-aught. They kind of look, yeah, these are 2-aught. Actually no, these are 3-aught. Yeah, triple barb 3-aughts, wide gap quick shots. And to be honest, these are about the only hook brand I use besides other brands here and here. So next, I just got some regular, I think these are honestly laser sharp, but I use them sometimes for certain flukes, and I don't have any problems with them. They're just not my preferred hook. And last but not least, on this side is heavy duty Bmc Flippin Hooks with the wax coating, so you can do a snail knot. And the advantages of snail knots are especially because when you're in cover, you need to be able to flip the hook up. When you do a snail knot, instead of your hook staying like this, it actually goes like this, which causing it to go up into the roof of the fish, in the roof of the bass's mouth, giving you probably an extra 40% more of a hook rate. And what I've seen so far, it works amazing, especially how heavy duty they are. Right here in these 2 pockets, I have half moons. Half moons are great for work in rocky bottom and sand bottom, especially with finesse or little crawls. really any way you can use them. You can use them with flukes, make it look like bait's working on the bottom, trying to find something. These are the same. I think these are in 3/8 or 3/16. Right here are swivels. This one's a little bent, but disregard that. These I actually make myself. I think I've done a video on these before. These I use quite often actually. I catch a lot of fish, especially in fall. And right now I'd probably be using them right now, but certain lakes I use them, certain I don't, depending on the application. These are about the same thing, but they're twist-on football heads, which I forgot which company I got them from, but they are pretty great. I use these a lot, again, for sand bottom, rock bottom, and ledges, and etc., because most lakes around here are actually sand bottom and rarely rock bottom. But it goes back and forth. Sometimes I find a little rock patch underwater and I'll fish it, and it tends to have a lot of fish on. These right here are all the same. They're all football heads, and one is spot remover. These are actually the spot removers. I use some spot removers. I usually use them in a little bit of less weight, usually for finesse and small crawls, and I don't very often use them in stick baits, but there is choices here. These are just the hooks and technique specific weight hooks that I use often. I'm not going to buy every single hook and only use a certain amount. That's not cost effective in my opinion. And ending, I just have some 2-bait hooks. Now on this aisle, I said I have circle hooks, which these are also VMC, which are great. They have a nice circular action to their tip of the hook, which actually give a really nice hook set. Haven't used them too much yet because I've been doing too much wacky rig, but I've used them in the past. Now these right here are actually my own. I just have to put the twist on right here. But these are, yeah, I make these myself. I'll probably make a video on these. Lately I've been making these, so I really don't even buy swimbait hooks anymore actually. But I do have leftover VMC swimbait hooks, which are pretty great. They have a nice coating around the lead weight, which is really nice, especially it doesn't ding around, it doesn't have a shiny appearance in the water. It's nice and black, so they don't see that, or they don't see the hook. This, I just have this in 4/0 and 5/0, which it's nice to have 4/0 and 5/0, especially 3/0 and 2/0, because I don't go too much smaller than that. I'm not a huge small bait fisherman, but I will often use some small baits for different techniques, specifics. These are more swim bait hooks. They have this nice V cut into them. That's like a weight. It's more like a triangle almost, which keeps the bait nice and straight and gives it a nice little action. So that's all on this side. The rest are just weights. I have steel weights, just some lead weights. These are mostly lead weights, and actually I go over these. They're just drop shot weights, which I drop shot not often, but I do drop shot once in a while. Just most places around here, I don't find too much of a reaction off of them. But alright guys, so that is what I have in my terminal tackle box. Now I'm going to go over the Bass Mafia box. So I'm going to close this up real quick and then get right back at you. Alright guys, this is a Bass Mafia box. You can see it from the inside. It is flat black from the inside. It is pretty great. I will say it is drop resistant, impact resistant. So it's really durable. It doesn't get super hot in the sun, and it protects your baits because it is not see-through, so it doesn't just beam down on your baits. Also guys, it is fully waterproof. I have not got a drip of water in here at all since using this, which is amazing. Also, flipping it upside down does nothing. Your hooks and stuff do not go in other places that you don't you don't lose little circle hooks and then have them in like other aisles that have 2/0 and you had 3/0, and then all day you're trying to go look for them. So that's no fun. So it definitely helps, and I can show you right here. They don't get all situated up into others. They stay in their own aisle, which is amazing. Especially I've had other boxes that absolutely destroy your baits and hooks, and they put them in every other single aisle. So definitely an up. Another thing, just the style. It's really nice. The latches are very strong. So far, I have not had any problems with them. The hinges on these are really nice. They don't really see that. It's so crisp. They stay in a nice position the whole time. They don't move around. They're not real fidgety. They don't just pop up right when you touch them. It's really nice. There's not much else to go over on this. The layout is a 3700. It's a standard box, but they do make them a little bit more bulky. Sort of. They're not super bulky, but they do hold a lot of stuff, and I have no problems with them. The sticker's pretty great. The color combination is really nice. And so far, this is the absolute best terminal tackle box I've ran into. It retails for about $29.95 or $29.99, which I will say is a little expensive. But if you're going for quality for a terminal tackle box, this is definitely the way to go. So guys, I just want to do a little review on the what's in my terminal tackle box and the Bass Mafia Box 3700. So if you guys like videos like this, I'm going to make more. I'll continue this little series of little tackle reviews, and I'll go over the technique specifics on how I use stuff and what I use when I'm going to go out. So alright guys, remember always, it's been Roland Rossi. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching guys.